Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Card Minnows. Today we're gonna go over the September highlights from my guild, Swordfish Guild. We got some great highlights in for September and I can't wait to get started. So we start off with Pochi's highlight first, where she has her plan against 3 Axies. So this next play is crucial here after this killing of the other plant. The opponent waits and she uses 2 Siriuses to get 2 energy back and also sends the opponent back to 0, so he can't get off any Ronin combos. As you can see here, you're gonna use his 2 beast parts. Able to shield up and kill with the pumpkin and 2 carrots. And this sets up enough armor to handle the bird's attack, and the bird kills itself with post fight. Our next highlight comes from one of our coaches, Yoso. And he starts off this highlight with a bang with 3 crits. 1 is anticipated from Ronin, but the other 2 is crazy. Also uses an eggshell to pull the beast's damage and able to neglect the crit with the snake jar. Uses the next turn to finish up the beast and puts in some chip damage with Tiny Dino. Once again pulls the attack away with the eggshell, and this is a great play. Uses an eggshell to burn 4 cards from the reptile, and this sets up an easy kill with a double Ronin combo from the beast on the reptile. Our next highlight comes from Baru, and we have a 2v1 with his beast against 3 Axies. He quickly evens it out with the 4 card Ronin combo. He gets a double crit, triple crit from his plant to finish off the beast. So now he's in a bad situation with the bird going first against his beast. But the beast is able to put up enough shield and go into last stand while the bird kills himself. So Piso shows us this next highlight where he has a bird against an aqua. So Piso decided to hold that last turn and not attack, and survives with 1 HP, and he's able to turn it around with a 4 card attack. So this highlight comes from Lyndy, and it's a 2v2 Aqua Beast versus Aqua Beast. And here she uses a double watering can and is able to stock up all that energy. So from that 4 card attack from the opponent's Aqua, he got 8 energy off of that. And he uses 3 cards himself to kill the beast. And this next play is pretty nice. So he uses 2 risky fish and 2 goldfishes. And the opponent uses 2 kois and 1 goldfish. So overall, they both have 5 speed up at the end of the round, but because Lyndy's Aqua has 18 health instead of the opponent's 29, the lower health mixer go first and gets the kill and the win. This next highlight comes from Killah in a 2 vs 3 situation. We started off with a backdoor from the bird that leaves the beast in last stand with 1 tick. In the next round, he uses hair on the bird to remove the last stand and then goes backdoor with the beast to kill the reptile. And it looks like the opponent got fed up and left, and Killah gets the win. Mia provides this next highlight, which shows a 1 vs 1 beast vs reptile. So the Terminator goes first because of the slowdown on the beast, and leaves the beast with 39 damage after that 4 card combo. And Mia gets a double crit to end it. I don't think it would have killed otherwise, so that was some lucky crits to end the game. Rushcomingthru provides our next highlight, and this is a full game highlight. We start the game off in a bad position since the opponent was able to get 2 Sirius off and gain 2 energy. So our Guppy uses an eggshell here to cover the plant and uses a double Ronin combo to kill the opposing plant. So the bird being at 12 and such low health is crucial for the rest of this match. As you see here, uses the Axie Kiss to get off a lethal and a crit. And here you see the Axie Kiss again, applying the lethal and then getting the crit to seal off the game. So this highlight comes from Nuggets, and we have a 1 vs 2 situation with his beast. And the beast actually has an interesting back card, Bulwark, which gets applied here, and the Aqua actually kills himself before he's able to deal all his damage to the beast. And the Bulwark's high shield also keeps his beast in a good position. Here you see he queues up the double Bulwark again, and the opposing beast quickly gets lit up by his own Ronin. The next highlight comes from one of our streamers, NSP or No Sweat Plays. Here we have his bird against a reptile, which usually the bird would be in a bad situation because of the type of damage. But with the snake jar, he gets to prevent some damage, and the crush jaw eliminates the lagging so he doesn't get slowed down. And with his next attacks, he's able to send the reptile in last stand. And because the reptile didn't arrange his cards properly, he doesn't get the kill. If the Chomp was first, it would have went through the stun and killed the bird, but because it doesn't, he runs out of last stand ticks and dies. Our next play comes from Dash Dash Dot. And here we start out with a 2v1 and the bird quickly dies. We see that the plant is on pretty low life, but he has 2 heals, so he's able to heal back up. He's able to outlast this reptile. We're in round 10, so that starts Blood Moon, and I feel like we're gonna see a long highlight with a lot of healing from both sides, as the reptile had Zigzag to heal up as well. So that was the first round of Blood Moon with 50 damage, end of the round. Now we're up to 100. They're still both pretty healthy with all the heals they have. Pretty interesting from our Guppy here with the carrot breaking every round due to 2 zigzags, so he's able to get an extra energy. He's also using Sirius to prevent Reptile from gaining energy if he's choosing to pass. So that was, I think, 200 damage, so it's getting up there now. So with the last damage from Blood Moon, looks like the reptile can't keep up with his 2 zigzags, and this might be the end of the highlight, and the double heal wins through. JEtheSlayer provides the next highlight where we have a bird against a reptile. And the bird's in a tough situation with only 2 energy, as every other hit's gonna miss due to the snail shell. Even though the bird is in a bad situation, it's still able to pull it off, as the reptile is under 50 HP and the bird was just over 50 when Blood Moon hit. The next highlight comes from Rowjoww, and we have a 2v2 here, but our beast is looking like it's gonna die anytime now. He's able to pick off the beast to set up a 2-on-1, but now he has to guess whether the bird will go front or back. Our Guppy guesses that he will go back there as he queues up all his cards on his beast, and he's right. As the opponent's bird goes with the little owl towards the back, it sets up a 3-card Ronin combo to take advantage of that. But he's not out of the woods yet, as the bird is left in last stand. The opponent might have misplayed here with only using 1 attack instead of 2, because he would have gotten the draw instead of getting the L here. And we have a treat for our last highlight of September. This comes from Big Tuna, one of the Swordfishes, and I believe a top 50 match. So he's up against a pretty tough all-poison team with Garish Worms, Grass Snakes, and Yam. And right away, his Aqua gets picked off by a 4-card backdoor combo. But he's able to retaliate in turn to snap off the frontline tank. His opponent chooses to go back there again with Winghorn and adds more poison damage and chip damage to his mid liner. Now his opponent chooses to go towards the front with 3 Garish Worms and a Grass Snake to put on 8 ticks of poison damage to the front. So the opponent goes back there again to kill off the Dusk and hopefully kill off the plant with all the poison ticks. But as you can see, the plant lives with just 5 and the Bidens remove the poison. And he also heals up a little bit from that zigzag. And now we're in a 1v1 where the plant is in a bad situation with so little HP. The Hotbutt is huge because it turns off Chomp, so the opponent can't go through the shield. But he has to manage his Bidens and heals effectively to not die. As you see, he just ended with 3 HP. Enjoy the rest of this highlight as it goes all the way down to Wire and Blood Moon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Those were the highlights from Swordfish Guild in the month of September. If you enjoyed those highlights and want to watch more, check out these highlights from August.